Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio September 23, 2024. You might question your motivation today, or you could experience disappointment involving communications, transportation, projects, and learning. Be a little more vigilant if working with facts and figures, and watch that you don't communicate in a way that can be misinterpreted. Dream and create, but be cautious about more practical or mechanical matters. If someone is trying to get a commitment or definite answer out of you, and you don't feel right about it, politely defer it to a more confident time. You're generally going strong with personal interests these days. Still, today's Sun-Neptune opposition suggests a temporary dip in motivation levels until you figure out which areas of your life need special attention. Temporarily, it's not easy to get the information or directions you need. Events of the day remind you to take a small and refreshing break from overthinking. Today could feel like you're standing on the beach with relentless thundering waves crashing against you. You may even feel like you're slipping from reality as you begin to spin within the sea. The mighty sun will get into a virulent conflict with ethereal Neptune today, which will make everyone anxious, insecure, and paranoid. When it comes to your personal or romantic life, you could feel like communication is spiraling off the rails. Don't make any critical agreements and don't try to discuss emotions or ideas with your significant other. Everyone is half drunk on danger. Listen to your intuition. Your professional journey may have felt murky and unknown up until today, since the Sun in Virgo will oppose Neptune retrograde in Pisces. It could have been hard to imagine where you might go or what you could do. You may have felt like so much of your professional journey was left up to the universe to decide. Luckily, your intuition may clue you in. Signs, signals, and other serendipities could give you information about your professional trajectory. Pay attention to what comes up throughout your workday. You are easily taken aback by people who seem to know what they want and how to get it. Remember that your reflective nature tends to give a lot of credit to others while at the same time depriving yourself of the same. Break this pattern of find yourself in a rut, comparing yourself to others, or worse, manipulating others. To balance the insecurity you feel, openly communicate with those who do things you would like to be able to do. You will be surprised at how they help you. The vibrations are going to be a little bit difficult and even negative in the days coming up, but some blue skies will progressively come your way. Indeed, this period is under the best auspices and you can now expect to have a happier future both in your personal and professional life. This is the hour to start things up again, and you can't miss if you try to make your projects more concrete. As the Sun enters its final 3 days in your communication sector, it forms a friendly aspect with Uranus in your friendship sector and is moving towards another with Pluto in your relationship sector, which will peak over the weekend. This realigns the Sun and Moon just days after their clash during the full moon. The Moon's return to your friendship sector will make this an especially significant period for nurturing friendships and relationships. As balancing your own needs with those of others becomes increasingly important, this alignment also enhances communication dynamics. At the same time that the Sun is both moving into his final 3 days in your communication sector and closer to a friendly aspect to Pluto in your relationship sector that will peak over the weekend, Mars is shaking a few trees. A clash between Mars in Cancer and the dwarf planet Ceres in your relationship sector is helping to flush out any issues, days before all planetary activity on the communication front for the year is due to run its course. Our eyes in the sky. It's possible that there's been something in your life you've been avoiding, a truth you've kept tucked away, or a part of yourself you've been less than honest with. It could be about a relationship that's not quite right, a habit you've been meaning to change, or even the way you view yourself. We've all been there, right? There are moments when we'd rather turn a blind eye than face what's really going on. But today, the universe is giving you an incredible opportunity to step into your truth and, in doing so, experience a sense of freedom like never before. Think about a time when you finally faced something head-on, even though it scared you. Maybe it was confronting a difficult truth about a relationship, or finally taking action on a goal you had been putting off. At first, it might have felt overwhelming or uncomfortable, but then, something magical happened. Once you accepted that truth, it was like a weight had been lifted. Today holds that same kind of energy. It's inviting you to let go of any illusions or stories you've been telling yourself that are no longer serving you. What would it feel like to be completely honest with yourself, to see your life and your relationships with clarity, and to embrace the reality of who you are? Take a moment to think about what's been on your mind lately. Is there a boundary you've been wanting to set with a friend or family member? Or maybe there's a project at work that you feel needs to be renegotiated. Whatever it is, today is the perfect time to get clear about it. In fact, why not take this opportunity to share your thoughts in the comments? Sometimes, just putting your intentions out into the world is the first step toward making them a reality. By voicing your desires and your truth, you set the wheels of change in motion. Even though today's energy is supportive, it's important to remember that patience will be key. Not everything will be resolved in a single conversation, and there may still be moments where emotions run high. But the way you handle these situations will make all the difference. Have you ever had one of those conversations where things start to get heated, and later on, you wish you had taken a step back before responding? We've all been there. Today is about learning from those moments. By keeping your cool, you'll avoid saying anything in the heat of the moment that you might regret later. Even if tensions rise, staying calm and centered will help you move through the day with ease. Feeling a little restless or frustrated today? It's totally normal with all this powerful energy swirling around. A great way to release any built-up tension is to move your body, whether it's going for a walk in nature, hitting the gym, or even doing some gentle stretching. Physical movement can help clear your mind and bring you back into balance. And here's a little tip: don't forget to stay hydrated. Sometimes, something as simple as drinking plenty of water can make a huge difference in how clear and centered you feel throughout the day. One of the most beautiful things about today's energy is how it highlights your authenticity. Have you noticed how, when you show up as your true self, people naturally gravitate toward you? There's something incredibly powerful about being genuine. It's like it gives everyone around you permission to do the same. By being open and honest, you create a ripple effect of positivity. Think about a time when your words or actions had a positive impact on someone else, maybe in ways you didn't even expect. Today, you have the chance to create more of those moments. By sharing your authenticity, you're not only uplifting yourself but also the people around you. And isn't that what life is all about? Connection, growth, and supporting one another. At work, things are starting to click into place. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or like you've been spinning your wheels, take heart. Today, you might notice that things begin to flow more smoothly. That sense of stress and pressure you've been feeling is starting to lift, giving you the breathing room you need to focus on what really excites you. Have you been waiting for the right moment to dive into a passion project or explore a creative idea? Well, the universe is giving you the green light. With less stress weighing you down, you now have the freedom to pour your energy into what truly lights you up.